The Frank Haith Show. Brought to you by Pepsi, Don Thornton Cadillac, TTCU, the credit union, River Spirit, and St. Francis Health System. And now your host, Bruce Howard.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to the Frank Haith Show. I'm Bruce Howard, joined by the head men's basketball coach at the University of Tulsa, Frank Haith. And Coach, a tough week because it was a tough loss in the middle, and then you have a loss to COVID. You don't play against East Carolina, so it's kind of hard in this jagged season sometimes, isn't it?
It is. It's hard to, obviously there's so many things that has happened throughout the season that, doesn't allow you to have rhythm, and obviously we had a tough game against Cincinnati where I thought we competed hard, Bruce, and we just didn't finish the game. We, late game stuff didn't go our way. Now, we've had some that go our way this year, but we didn't execute like we needed to down the stretch. But now we have some time up before we play again on Tuesday.
Well, a tough game, exciting game, though, and we'll have the highlights of University of Tulsa and Cincinnati at the Reynolds Center. That's next.
We are the American.
What is true blue? It's true loyalty. Supporting others with unwavering commitment. It's true innovation. Thinking creatively and strategically to make a difference. It's true strength. Taking risks and standing up for what's right. True Blue is a 125-year legacy. Find the true you at the University of Tulsa.
We're back on the Frank Haith Show, and Coach, you get ready to play host to Cincinnati, the Bearcats, and you'd already had a win against them on the road where you shot the ball extremely well and got the first win for TU in Cincinnati since 1967. So you knew obviously it was going to be a competitive game, and here they come into town, and they're playing well.
They are. They're very they're a talented team. I mean, they got good athleticism. They got good size. We knew it was going to be that kind of game, and they were going to play hard, and they did. And I thought both teams, Bruce, came out and played really hard. We were on point. They were on point. It was going to be a battle, and I felt like it was that kind of game.
And there you see some of the Senior Day recognition going on, and again, in this day of COVID, just kind of it's an exciting moment, it's an emotional moment, but not nearly as emotional if you had the entire place filled and lots of noise, huh?
Yeah, and it's one of those years where, you got seniors, but there's a do-over for them too, so it's, like you said, some of those guys' parents were here, we didn't have all of them, but we want to celebrate them.
Yeah, Austin Ritchie with a nice drive, and that's good to see, isn't it?
It is, and our transition game was good early. We got out and ran, we finished at the rim. I thought we did some really good things. Executing wise here, and Eli was strong all night. Mm-hmm. And I love it when I see him do this because we need him to do more of this. Eli's a big, strong guy, just being more aggressive off those ball screens.
Yeah, and you got off to a terrific start, and you see this again. And sometimes, just his strength helps him get into the lane.
It does, and then he's attacking people's edges, and he has ability when he's strong, when he's like that, and keeping his eye on rim to be able to finish.
And you love to see this, a good defensive play. And then you go, that's a shot
clock violation. We did a good job guarding that, and
And this is Ray identifying the double team, right?
Yep, they were coming. We knew they were going to come double, and then Brandon makes one of these threes off the bounce.
So there you see a 10-3 score, and moments later, Curtis Haywood would hit one for you off a nice inbounds play.
Yeah, and it's good to see Curtis get some shots to go down. I think he's really worked hard at getting better as the years progressed, and we need his scoring.
Forced a timeout by Cincinnati, and then moments later you get your largest lead, what would end up being your largest lead of the game at 12, at 15-3. But this is so early, Coach.
So early, but a great play by Keyshawn and Ray finishing with his left hand. Nice pass, nice shot fake, and pull up Jay. And I love the efficiency of that move there.
And again, good box out by Ray Idowu. And boy, you love to see this too.
Yeah,
Easy.
again, that's we had some good possessions in transition early. We were running, we're getting clean rebounds. So we're attacking pretty good.
They went on a 7-0 run, but then Austin Ritchie nailing that three-pointer for you, and you're back up by 5. This guy here, Madsen, didn't even play in the first game, and all of a sudden he comes from nowhere and starts making threes for Cincinnati.
Yeah, he made 3 threes in his first half, I think. And, we reached that reach there, really puts it. We got to be more solid with our defense. And when we gamble like that, we take ourselves out of plays, and we give folks like Cincinnati got good guards, driving lanes.
Yeah, DeJulius, a lot of shot fakes, and he seemed to get Tulsa out of sync a couple of times.
Yeah, nice finish by Brandon on that drive, and good step back Jay there by Keyshawn.
And that gives you a 30-29 lead, and down the back stretch, Cincinnati with the advantage. Almost lost it out of bounds, but hey, there you go.
So we're down 3 at the half, and I think we're shooting the ball okay and playing okay. They make threes, but I thought our field goal percentage defense was good. But we still were gambling too much on defense.
And as a result, Tulsa down by 3, and you have had 2 or 3 games this year where you've come from behind after trailing at halftime. Really good when you're ahead at halftime, but that's not the case this time, and really nice hustle play here.
Yeah, good scramble, get on the first to the floor. And again, I love it when Eli's playing like this, where he's playing with great strength and driving the ball to the basket.
He would have 22 points in the game, his season high. And there you have Austin Ritchie. And when he does that, you're in good shape.
Well, we're executing. We're playing. That was an inside-out play. We didn't get on top of that screen right there at Eli, and they got behind us and made that 3.
Brandon Rochelle with the 3 of his own, and the Hurricane knocking the lead down to 2 at that point. About 16 minutes to go in the basketball game, and this was a scramble play by Cincinnati.
Yeah, we kind of should have got that ball to the other side. We kept it on one side, and we lost control over it. I think we do go down 10 here. Nice pull up here.
Austin Ritchie with the bucket there for you, and a good interception by Brandon Rochelle. So athletic.
Yeah, and really, this play, I love this play because we share it, and we don't settle. We attack the rim, and good finish there.
You can see the score still in favor of Cincinnati, and they got a couple of things inside off of your defense.
Yeah, our white line of help was not good there. Austin should have been on the white line. He wasn't. Give up a dunk. Good pass to Kurt. Knock it, getting us back in it.
Yeah, you're down by 9. You knocked it down to 6 with that one. And there's the home run play.
Yeah, they hustle back, and then Ray goes finish it, and it's a good play.
So the Hurricane down by 5 at that point. You can see about 6 minutes to go in the game. And this was a really nice hustle play, wasn't it?
Yeah, Brandon just reading it and then going to finish it, and cut the lead to 3. Or it's actually 1.
Yeah, inside 4. Keith Williams played really well in the ball game. And this is a replay of what Brandon Rochelle did, and he is just such a good defender with the length, huh?
Yeah, and anticipation, bad turnover right here, and then we had a chance to go up, and we don't, and then we don't get back in transition defense. So 2 bad plays there.
So you're down by 3 with 2 minutes to go, still doable certainly, and Elijah Joyner, who just gives you what you need, ties the game up with 2 minutes to play.
Big shot, and he's playing. I think Elijah's got good rhythm to his game right now. He's playing well.
You get a defensive stop, if you will, on the missed free throw, and nice job by Brandon Rochelle being strong with the ball. He gets fouled. He makes both free throws, and now you're up by 2 with about 90 seconds to play.
Yeah.
And now you're up by 1, and here's the play of the game, unfortunately.
Yeah, where we, you could time out anything but that. 5-second count. We had the ball. And listen, we've given that ball to Brandon, and he's made that play.
And then you get a really good look here.
Well, yeah, this is actually wide open. He just missed it.
You did get the ball at the end of that play as a result of the ball knocked off of Davenport. Didn't get the best shot that you possibly could in this situation, but you're going toward the basket, which is good.
Well, the play is it was either Ray or Brandon, and I thought we could have got the ball to Ray there on the lob. And then once we didn't, Brandon is to attack, and obviously that's the play. And I don't know if Kurt was open, looked like he could have been, but this is an unfortunate ending to that game.
Yeah, so Cincinnati survives and wins the game by a final score of 70-69. So just a tough loss. I know that was an emotional loss. It was a tough game. It was an exciting game. Tough loss, but you got to bounce back, right?
You do, and we don't get a chance to play East Carolina, which we thought we have some time off again. So, but we got to bounce back. We got to keep working. There's still a lot of games on our schedule.
Absolutely. So we'll be back with more as we continue down the backstretch in the American Athletic Conference season with head coach Frank Haith and the Golden Hurricane.
Some people deliver packages, others deliver dinner. At Williams, we deliver natural gas that's safe, clean, and affordable, and have for over 100 years. That's how we fuel the clean energy future. Williams, we make clean energy happen.
Tender Mac is back at Slim Chickens. We start with a 3-cheese blend of Parmesan, Colby, and cheddar to make our legendary mac. Then we top it off with our famous tenders and secret ingredients. Try our Tender Mac Bowl meal or our Buffalo Tender Mac Bowl meal, both served with Texas toast and a regular drink. Whether you're driving through, ordering online, or using our curbside service, Slim's has Southern comfort food covered. Download the Slim Chickens app and order online.
We are the American.
Some people deliver packages, others deliver dinner. At Williams, we deliver natural gas that's safe, clean, and affordable, and have for over 100 years. That's how we fuel the clean energy future. Williams, we make clean energy happen.
River Spirit is cruising into spring with 2 chances to win the one and only Cadillac. It's the back-to-back Cadillac giveaway, and you could take home one of 2 Cadillac CT5 sedans. Earn entries daily for back-to-back Saturday drawings on March 20th and the 27th, and you can double your chances to drive a legend. It's the one you've been waiting for, and 2 chances to win it. The back-to-back Cadillac giveaway, only at River Spirit Casino Resort.
On our Don Thornton Auto Group feature segment here on the Frank Haith Show, we're going to talk about Michael Ruffin, the all-time leading rebounder, University of Tulsa. And good thing is, coaches, you've been able to reach out to Michael and have a relationship with him in New Orleans, right?
Yeah, Michael's a great person and great family. I think his daughter goes to school here too, but phenomenal player. I remember watching him play. Defensively, rebounding, shot blocking, was just an awesome player.
Absolutely, and believe it or not, this past weekend was the anniversary of one of the great games all time in University of Tulsa history. Let's take a look at the huge double-double for Michael Ruffin. Hello again and welcome to another classic moment. I'm Bruce Howard. When you think of Tulsa basketball rebounders, one guy comes to mind, Michael Ruffin, the all-time leading rebounder in TU history. Well, on one night 20 years ago, he actually augmented that great rebounding with a wonderful offensive performance. In fact, 20 years ago in Fort Worth, Michael Ruffin put together one of the most spectacular double-doubles ever in TU basketball history. On February 27, 1997, the Golden Hurricane traveled to Fort Worth to take on the TCU Horned Frogs. The Hurricane was in the midst of a run that would take them to the second round of the NCAA tournament, and little did we know that Michael Ruffin, who is TU's all-time leading rebounder, would match his great rebounding with a career high in scoring and arguably the most impressive double-double in TU history. And it almost didn't happen.
I remember being sick that day. Not even being sure if I was going to play, and if I did play, like how many minutes I was going to play.
Yes, Michael Ruffin would play, and what a game. You knew right from the start this would be something special for Ruffin. He was so good at keeping rebounds alive and then grasping onto the ball. He gets a defensive rebound, and then immediately at the other end on the offensive side, he's at the end of a lob from Shea Seals, and Ruffin and the Hurricane off to a great start.
As soon as the game started, I got on the court, and within the first couple of minutes, things just started going my way. It was an amazing feeling. The game just slowed down. It's like when the basketballs went on the rim, I was always in position. It was almost like they just came to me.
Ruffin was not only a great rebounder, but a great defender as well, as he walled off the driver and then plucked yet another rebound for the Hurricane.
Michael was a hard-working young man that really was very, very coachable. You know, off the court, he was kind of quiet and reserved, but on the court, very coachable, someone that competed very hard and had a heart of a lion.
What made this game special was Ruffin was not only getting rebounds, but he was getting scoring opportunities and was converting. And Ruffin's teammates were good at finding him that day. Eric Coley with a whip pass and Ruffin with a slam dunk.
The game seemed extremely easy. I was confident. I felt great. It didn't seem like I did much. You know, it just seemed like the ball just bounced my way. And in terms of scoring all the points, to me it just seemed like I was shooting layups and dunks.
We saw a lot of this in his career. Ruffin with a rebound slammer, and TCU that night had no answer for the Hurricane big man. Again, something we saw quite frequently with Ruffin, an offensive rebound and a putback, and TU was pulling away 65-41. That day, it was just like a broken record for Ruffin. Yet another offensive rebound, and Adrian Crawford eventually finds him for yet another finish at the rim.
It was a cool feeling to be out there and to be involved in that moment. It was an enjoyable experience, and you know, I just enjoyed it. It was a fun game.
Certainly a fun game for everyone at this point. TU absolutely dominating the game, 86-52 with just under 12 minutes to play. And the question became, how many points and how many rebounds would Ruffin collect? And how long would he stay in the game? Well, the answer was only for another couple minutes. Ruffin came out of the game with about 8 minutes to play, and still Michael Ruffin ended up with 30 points and 24 rebounds, both career highs.
After the game, some of my teammates asked me, like, well, Michael, what did you do? How did you prepare? And I would always carry around a Michael Jordan Come Fly With Me video as a motivation. And I just kind of told them about that, and they teased me a little bit afterwards and just kind of said, well, you need to make sure you do that every game.
The greatest double-double in TU history, and the 128 points TU scored was the second highest ever for the Golden Hurricane.
are the American.
What is true blue? It's true loyalty, supporting others with unwavering commitment. It's true innovation, thinking creatively and strategically to make a difference. It's true strength, taking risks and standing up for what's right. True Blue is a 125-year legacy. Find the true you at the University of Tulsa.
Welcome back to the Frank Haith Show, and we're joined now by Darien Jackson, the senior from Kansas City, Missouri. And Darien, it's hard to believe, but this is your senior year. Down the back stretch you go. What do you think about this team? What are the things you have to do to finish this thing strong?
Just basically focus on the controllables and playing Tulsa defense and just keep moving the ball and going through with the coach's game plan. And if we do that and follow all those steps that our coach has been telling us to do, the game should come to us and we should be successful.
Yeah, I got to ask you, this really tough loss against Cincinnati, wasn't it? I mean, just hard-nosed game, back and forth. Just difficult, wasn't it, at the end, huh? Yeah,
it was very tough. It was very difficult. The last 3 minutes didn't go the way we wanted it to go, but all we have to do is focus on the next game.
What are the things that you've learned in 4 years at the University of Tulsa?
Basically, just everything is learned through progression, and your time will come. Like maybe when you come in the freshman year, you might be that guy, or you might be sitting on the bench, but just be patient and your time will come.
Yeah, and you didn't get a lot of minutes your first year, and a little bit more your sophomore year, and then more last year, and obviously 25, 26 minutes a game this year. Have you always been a patient guy?
No, because everybody coming into college, they was the big fish in a little pond. Like they was always the #1 guy. But now when you come to college, you got to start all over. So I wasn't that patient, but Coach Haith and I have a really strong relationship, and we talk all the time, and all he told me is to trust the progress, and I trusted him, and now we're here today.
All right, so you came from Blue Valley Northwest High School in the outskirts of Kansas City, 6A championship your last year. What did that teach you going into college? And I think you played other sports too, right?
I didn't play other sports in high school, but it was just basketball. But learning from Blue Valley Northwest and Coach Fritz is like I played under a lot of really good players, like people like the Final Four team from Loyola, Ben and Clay, playing underneath their wing, and learning from them was huge for coming here. And also all the plays we learned at Blue Valley Northwest, because when I came here, we learned so many plays, and like I was able to adapt to all those plays and learn all those plays quicker and easier.
But earlier in your athletic career, you played a little football, right?
Yeah, I played football and baseball.
Yeah. As you get ready for not only the end of this season, you're also working obviously academically. You're a graphic design major and also art history is the minor. What's that been like? How have you learned in that aspect?
It's fun. I understand. I think that the graphic design it's easy. From here, they tell me it's like if you graduate with a graphic design major, it's like 100% job rate, and like I already have some job offers for when I do graduate and stuff, and it's like you can work anywhere, you can work from home, you can travel, and it pays good.
And recently, you actually did do a little mock-up for ESPN, which was kind of cool, right?
Yeah, they texted me and asked me if I can do a little mock-up for them, and I was grateful and happy to do it just for my resume.
Absolutely, and of course we've got a picture of that as well. Darien, thank you so much. Hey, finish strong, okay?
Thank you.
Darien Jackson joining us here on the Frank Haith Show.
River Spirit is cruising into spring with 2 chances to win the one and only Cadillac. It's the back-to-back Cadillac giveaway, and you could take home one of 2 Cadillac CT5 sedans. Earn entries daily for back-to-back Saturday drawings on March 20th and the 27th, and you can double your chances to drive a legend. It's the one you've been waiting for, and 2 chances to win it. The back-to-back Cadillac giveaway, only at River Spirit Casino Resort.
Some people deliver packages, others deliver dinner. At Williams, we deliver natural gas that's safe, clean, and affordable, and have for over 100 years. That's how we fuel the clean energy future. Williams, we make clean energy happen.
Tender Mac is back at Slim Chickens. We start with a 3-cheese blend of Parmesan, Colby, and cheddar to make our legendary mac. Then we top it off with our famous tenders and secret ingredients. Try our Tender Mac Bowl meal or our Buffalo Tender Mac Bowl meal, both served with Texas toast and a regular drink. Whether you're driving through, ordering online, or using our curbside service, Slim's has Southern comfort food covered. Download the Slim Chickens app and order online.
Some people deliver packages, others deliver dinner. At Williams, we deliver natural gas that's safe, clean, and affordable, and have for over 100 years. That's how we fuel the clean energy future. Williams, we make clean energy happen.
What is true blue? It's true loyalty. Supporting others with unwavering commitment. It's true innovation. Thinking creatively and strategically to make a difference. It's true strength, taking risks and standing up for what's right. True Blue is a 125-year legacy. Find the true you at the University of Tulsa.
We welcome you back to the Frank Haith Show, and things change. It seems like hour to hour, day to day, Coach. And as you take a look at the standing, it's really just a mishmash. It's hard to decipher. You've got teams playing different number of games, and it comes down to kind of percentage now, doesn't it?
It's percentages, and it's be interesting how they figure it all out. And we played quite a few games, and some teams have played a lot less. So we get an opportunity on Tuesday to play against a Central Florida team that is playing really well. They're talented. Then we got to go to SMU. Hopefully we get that game in. I know they're back on pause again. So, but it, we get to finish up with a couple games on the road, then we go to the conference tournament and see what happens.
Hey, and you've played well on the road. I mean, you guys have circled the wagons and played some good games on the road, and you certainly should, obviously have a competitive game against UCF coming up.
Yeah, I expect our guys to go down there and play well. I do, Bruce. I expect us to go down there with a good attitude, good focus, and get ready to compete.
All right, let's go do it, and we will get ready for American Athletic Conference tournament play coming up as well. Coach, have a great week.
Thank you, Bruce.
The head coach of the Golden Hurricane, Frank Haith, and we'll talk to you next time on The Frank Haith Show.
The Frank Haith Show, brought to you by Pepsi, Don Thornton Cadillac, TTCU, the credit union, River Spirit, and St. Francis Health System. The Frank Haith Show has been a presentation of Golden Hurricane Sports Properties and a King Vision production.